STEPN, GMT, especially is a coin that is presently exchanged at $0.145894 per unit, with the market capitalization of $186,906,067, that basically makes it a low-positioned cryptographic money in an unobtrusive manner. Computerized resources like STEPN sort of have currently most certainly turned into the point of convergence of consideration for very retail financial backers and examiners, yet in addition for certainly enormous institutional financial backers who sort of see STEPN and the remainder of digital currencies as in every practical sense viable fence against expansion that negatively affects the worldwide economy, which explicitly is very huge. So, how about we center around the STEPN market, its genuinely current standings, as well as the mid-term and extremely long-haul cost expectation that generally depends on the readings of our kind of exclusive crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, which in a real sense is very huge. As of now, the cost of STEPN in a real sense remains at $0.145894, and this specific computerized resource certainly stands firm on the 93rd footing in the worldwide digital currency positioning, which is genuinely huge. For truly your data, the sort of positioning of each and every digital money truly is vigorously dependent on its truly current market capitalization and cost, and really is determined by duplicating these two factors, something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most modern data on the resource being referred to, which is very critical. Likewise, to basically get a very better handle of the market circumstance and in every way that really matters, grasp the kind of broad heading of the pattern, or to sort of enlist its non-attendance, it means a lot to sort of break down the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on October 13, the cost of STEPN remained at $0.142132 at the end of the day-to-day exchanging meeting, which is a 1.85% distinction when contrasted with the really current cost. 7 days prior, on October 7, the STEPN market basically remained at $0.152771 as the consequence of the endeavors of all market members in a genuinely significant manner. As the outcome, the cost basically moved by 0% corresponding to its in every practical sense present standing. A month prior, on September 14, STEPN by and large was valued at $0.145463, which truly concurred with our cost expectation for that by and large specific period amazingly. Contrasted with the genuinely present place of STEPN, it addresses a 0.30% cost move, which in a real sense is very critical. These figures ought to yield you some understanding into the ongoing business sector structure, though our top-to-bottom cost conjecture for the most part depends on the appearances of CVIX in a really significant manner. Yet, to in a real sense figure out the by and large truly capability of STEPN, or any really other cryptographic money besides, it's vital to basically consider the cost vacillations as well as changes in the market capitalization of the said computerized resource in a genuinely enormous manner. At the point when it essentially comes to digital currencies, market capitalization serves sort of more as a sign of the coin's offer or strength, in contrast with the remainder of the market, alongside its fundamentally generally speaking ubiquity, with the worldwide crypto local area and financial backers, which sort of is genuinely critical. Numerous digital money brokers view market capitalization as a by and large key pointer to sort of be considered prior to settling on exchanging choices, or so they basically thought. It for the most part is determined by duplicating the by and large complete number of coins that in every practical sense are right now available for use, coursing supply, by the all things considered, current cost of STEPN, which, as currently referenced, as of now especially remains at $0.145894, showing that likewise. 2 for the most part get a vastly improved essentially handle of the market circumstance and for the most part figure out the especially broad bearing of the pattern, or 2 in a real sense register its non-attendance. It's likewise critical to in a real sense examine the verifiable cost information pertinent to the market under survey. Considering that recipe, we all things considered have determined the genuinely current market capitalization of STEPN to generally be at $186,906,067. Which legitimizes its place as the 93rd coin among this sort of present on the digital money market, showing that for especially your data. The especially positioning of each and every digital money certainly is vigorously dependent on its kind of current market capitalization and cost, and most certainly is determined by duplicating these two factors, something that our framework continually does to supply you with the most state-of-the-art data on the resource being referred to, which basically is very huge. Yesterday, on October 13, the market capitalization of STEPN in every practical sense remained at $181,939,077. Keep going week, on October 7, the genuinely aggregate sum of truly capital dedicated to STEPN for the most part was laid out at $182,850,532, the information from a month prior, enlisted on September 14. Truly shows that STEPN by and large had a market capitalization of $172,795,150 which generally is genuinely critical. Complete stock focuses to the quantity of coins that in every practical sense have previously been mined, printed, or generally made and in every practical sense are either flowing available or secured in engineers or alternately holders' truly cool wallets. Or so they thought. The essentially all-out supply likewise considers any coins that have been singed, put unavailable for general use, to keep a solid expansion rate in a truly significant manner. It can explicitly measure up to the quantity of extraordinary portions of an organization that in every practical sense is public on the securities exchange, which really shows that stepn, GMT, generally is a coin that in every practical sense is right now exchanged at $0.145894 per unit. With the market capitalization of $186,906,067, that certainly makes it a low-position cryptographic money in a very huge manner. The kind of absolute stock of STEPN as of now in every practical sense remains at 5,397,638,300 GMT, so right now, the cost of STEPN basically remains at $0.145894. And this essentially specific computerized resource most certainly stands firm on the 93rd foothold in the worldwide cryptographic money positioning, which certainly is very critical. As currently made sense of, the coursing supply by and large is the most normally involved certainly metric for deciding a market capitalization of a cryptographic money being referred to in a truly significant manner. It compares with the best guess of the really by and large number of coins that for the most part are public on digital currency trades and in a real sense add to their liquidity, or so they essentially thought. Their volume doesn't actually incorporate the coins that basically are vested, marked in kind of savvy contracts, secured in advanced wallets, or for the most part put unavailable for general use, in opposition to prevalent thinking. The flowing stockpile basically will be essentially what could be compared to the drifting stockpile of offers in the securities exchange, which especially is genuinely huge. At the present time, the circling supply of STEPN is assessed at 1,281,104,940 GMT. Moreover, the perusing of exchanging volume can assist one generally with deciding kind of better passage and leave focuses on the grounds that is indicated by the standards of specialized investigation, critical cost moves, pattern inversions. Or combinations frequently truly happen at the cost levels that are joined by generally beautiful high volume, since those basic